Hey folks, it's the Dove bringing you an update on my journey through early access with Undisputed. This video will focus on the Easton Assassin update released on September 6, 2023. This update is named after Larry Holmes, one of the 3 new boxers added to the game's roster. Kevin Kelly and Lerone Richards were the other additions this go-round. While the game gradually adds to its roster, the big change for diehard fans is the improvement towards the AI. I won't lie, I put a little bit of time into the game. But even so, some of the early AI was pretty slow to attack and completely on the defensive from the first bell. The new AI took a step in the right direction this time with a way more aggressive opponent who moves throughout the ring. Not just aggressive, but more tactical as well. The computer opponent now moves away from obvious power shots and changes up their attack a lot more, mixing in some devastating body shots. The balancing act that the developers were focused on seems to be paying off in the right way. In the most recent Undisputed Developers Roundtable on YouTube, founder and creative director Ash Habib discussed the challenges you are faced when making an opponent in a boxing game. Ash was adamant that to make a harder AI opponent in the game, quote-unquote the right way, was to make the AI a better fighter overall, not just give the computer more health or stamina. That really made me stop and take pause. As a gamer, I can't tell you how frustrating it feels to play a sports game and instead of being more strategic, the computer opponent just increases all their team's stats while lowering yours. Or in the case of a fighting game, just give the computer a lot more hit points, or they just take less damage overall than normal. Yes, a lot of gamers want a challenge, but a true challenge of the mind. An epic battle of wits against a clever opponent, not playing a cheater who has weights in their glove or paid off your trainer to put his sedative in your Gatorade. So to hear those majestic words come from the founder's mouth made my heart truly happy. To be honest, I was getting a little distraught after playing the game daily and feeling like little was being changed. But as I was new to early access, I did not realize that some developers don't just push out updates every time they want to tinker. Steel City Interactive went with the update in big chunks approach, so their updates seem to really solidify gameplay. And this last one, in my opinion, is the best with how big a jump the AI made. Updates to the replay system also landed well. The sound effects that have been added definitely give you that hard-hitting feel that was lacking from the beta version of replays. Timelines were supposedly added to the replay as well, but as I am not an online fighter yet, I have not seen that in action. The game added one new venue, St. Andrew's Club, quote, a licensed venue from Glasgow, Scotland, a compact 5-star VIP hospitality setting, and is widely recognized as home of Scottish boxing, end quote. Besides all that, the game updated the stamina and speed. After I read that the game reduced the speed of the fighters as well, it gave me some pause. However, all that combined, it really works. The game made heavier weight classes slower than the lighter ones, and adjusted the classes' stamina drains in a similar fashion. It creates a good separation between the classes, just like in real life. In short, it feels like the developers are making some big progress. While it can feel like the full game is so far away, we need to remember how awful games are when they launch and are total junk. From the yearly crap fest of Madden to the highly hyped big budget games like Anthem, patience is needed here. Now real quick, I have been reading some of the comments on the Twitter and YouTube pages for Undisputed. While there is a lot of support for the game, there are too many video game Karens taking over, so I just need to vent. Many of these trolls have major opinions on the game with obviously not being early access members. Now, all opinions are valid, but how the game looks and how it plays are completely different things. If you haven't spent time in the early access playing the updates, maybe stop commenting on how the beta that was named something else entirely looks different or doesn't seem as fast-paced. Lastly, as I mentioned earlier, good game development takes a bit of time. Steel City Interactive is a small, independent developer. They are not EA Sports or Take-Two Interactive. While those million-dollar corporations have huge teams, they also have interns hitting copy and paste for their yearly games that few people want anymore. Steel City is building a game from scratch with a fraction of the resources, and they have landed some big names like Fury, Ali, Alvarez, Usyk, and they have so many more, and more to come. EA and Take-Two have had license deals in their back pockets for decades, and they use that extra time to add nothing to their games. So go buy UFC 6 or 7 or 8 or whatever the hell it is, play it for 5 seconds, and have it take up space in your library as you find another game to waste your money on. I personally will just continue to enjoy my experience in early access on a very good game. It may take some time to get the full game out, but so far, this journey has been incredible. I was pleasantly surprised when I signed up for early access and how smooth this independent studio's sports game felt. This last update was a big step forward, and I think when released as a full title, this will be one of the best. Early access is still open on Steam for $30. The early access version does guarantee a full version of the game when released at no additional charge. So if you're interested, maybe take a look. Hey folks, if you like this video, please hit the like button and check out our YouTube page at 2 Hats and a Beard, or go to our webpage at 2hatsandabeard.com. Thanks again, and until next time, this is the Dove.